Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, testing.
If that was Tasper, then hello to you, Tasper.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening to you. So, I gather the football match didn't go so well for you?
I don't actually know yet.
Oh. So, was your team the Swedish team or the English team?
Sorry?
So your team, was that the English team or the Swedish team?
England, yeah.
Oh, England won.
Yes, apparently we won. 2-0. I'm sure certain people will be very unhappy.
Yeah. And they said that was for the first time for 21 years or 21 years that you have moved on to the semi-final.
Could well be, yes.
So I imagine a lot of happy Englishmen.
I think there are a few, yes. The roads were fairly quiet. Oh, I don't know what happened then.
I saw some footage from the game between Belgium and Brazil, and the Brazilian audience didn't look happy at all. Not happy at all, and also they showed some of the audience from Rio, and they look very sad too.
Well, we never expect anything, so we're never sad if we're disappointed. Oh. Oh dear. Trying to jump onto a ship and I ran out of power. That's bad.
I think there was an Imperial cutter trying to land on you. Or trying to take off, either way. Ooh. Ooh. I think it's Jackie or Tasper. No, it can't be Tasper, that's you. I think it's Jackie trying to do a standoff in her Imperial cutter and me. Ooh. I have to.
Oh.
Oh, Tasper, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. Very warm. I imagine it's warm there as well.
Yeah, it is. Although the last couple of days has been tolerable. Not that warm, so it has been nice. I like cold weather, not this. Also, there hasn't been any rain, any significant rain for a long time, so our lawns, no lawns,
Yes.
our
Lawns,
lawns,
yes.
they're not green anymore. The grass is not green. It's
Yeah.
gray if it's there. That's a bit sad.
I mean,
And we cannot use water to water our lawns because the water has been rationed.
oh dear, yes, we're not that bad yet. But yes, I don't have much grass.
Did you hear that? Inga, he blew up in Ali.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh. Did you get the footage? Did you get the video?
I don't think I did, no. I found a wheel. Got some footage of his wheel going past me.
That's when you know something is not right.
Yes. I don't know if you ever saw, I did a little film of the Small Worlds,
No. Oh,
one
I
of their
didn't
base camps. Yeah, I stopped on top of a hill and someone's radiator or grill came past me from behind. I thought, there's a dead SRV behind me somewhere.
Yeah. Wheels don't fall off by themselves. A major incident must have just happened. When you get grills or wheels.
Yes.
Are you still happy flying your Imperial cutter?
Yes. I think it handles better than most of the other big ships.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it's quite fun in real space as well. I've tried an Anaconda. Whether I have it set up properly, I don't know, but it didn't seem to go as well in Super Cruise.
Yeah, the big ships, they are a bit sluggish, also in normal space, for that matter.
Good evening, guys.
Hey, Henka.
Good evening.
Your volume is a bit low.
How's my volume?
It's good.
Okay.
But you know what? I have some news for you.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh
That
my
sounds
god.
like news.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Henka.
That's my beer talking.
Hands up. I have some. Hang on.
So good.
Itching my gloves. I got beer in my nose. I tried to drink too fast.
Oh my, good to be back after. Was it back in May? Base camp.
Yeah, it must have been.
It was May 28th.
You've been drunk ever since May, right?
Almost.
Almost. Yeah.
So
I trust you had a good meeting at the first time you were off the base camp. You were meeting with your player faction, right?
Yeah, we had a great time. We drank and we drank some more and then we drank.
Inga, your volume is still low. I can barely hear you.
Ah.
Yeah, you're a long way away.
I raised my gain now.
That's a bit better. Not by much, but better.
Yeah, I can put some more gain if you need. So we're going live in my. So yeah, I've been seeing somewhat quiet Discord lately because I think because of summer.
Yeah, sometime.
Yeah.
Summertime, and we have been a long. Oh dear. And we have been on a long journey, a long time. But we have less than 100 days left. So. Yay!
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuel replenished.
Turning over that. Long Johnson. I always call him Long John
Yeah,
Silver, but he's Lone Johnson.
I blew up my sound.
Inga, who found this base camp?
Krato.
Who? Who found this base camp?
Kruanto, Mukron.
Ah,
Yeah.
Quanto. Ah, Quanto. It has a very nice view. Gas giant.
Where's my? Damn, it's been so long time since I've done this the last time. I'm almost forgetting everything.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, sound levels seems good. Do you have macros or some location? Do you know where we are jumping from?
No, not yet. If you want me to find one, I can do. Opening this map now. Yeah. How about we jump from somewhere close to the gas giant and through the rings, just like one of the other times? Jumped. How about that? What do you think of that, Hank?
Hold on. I'm sorry, what did you say?
How about if we jump close to the gas giant and we jump to a target where we need to go through the rings, just like one of the other times we jumped.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
So that's Bert. How's your trip gone so far? I will ask this again in the live stream, but I'm asking it just private.
Yeah, trip's gone well, apart from the obvious explosion. Was it base camp 8, I think?
Oh yeah, you had that one.
Yes, back to the bubble.
Did you have the cutter from the beginning?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yeah.
I had to replace it with a new one.
You must be waiting to get that Guardian FSD booster on that. So.
Yes, I haven't done that much engineering, just enough to get the frameshift drive, but yes, I'll do some more when I get back.
I did that Guardian FSD booster with my alt account, and well, I don't know if I'm going to use it a lot, because after all, it will take one optional slot, so I'll really wait to see what the Q4 updates hold if we get those limpet tracks. That defines a lot which ship I'm taking to distant worlds too.
I'm sorry, Hank, did you say
Yes.
limpet rocks?
Yeah, I think there was some talk
that?
about Frontier.
What's a limpet rock?
That limpet racks.
A rack.
Ah,
Yeah. So
the
be
generic
very-
limpet
very-
controls, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. And also the scanner rack.
Oh, that would be nice, because that would free up yet another slot
Yeah,
we don't have
I know.
enough of. Yeah. I think I have mounted the FSD booster in my fellow Corvette and my Imperial Cut. I am happy with the FSD booster because it gives you another 10.5 light years, so that's good in your battleships, which can't jump very far. So for me, the FSD booster is a great plus. But then again,
Yeah,
that's my
depending.
big ships that have lots of internal plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I think I put an FSD buster into my hauler when I went to the Guardian Ruins to get some more materials.
Everything should be in order. Do you have anyone in your wing macros at the moment?
Nope. Should I summon one?
Could you throw me an invite?
Scan detected.
Who needs a wing?
Yeah, throw me an invite.
Who should I invite?
Me.
You. Yes. Oh, you disappeared. Invite wing.
So we could. I think we could head down to the jump site, so I could concentrate the talk show at hand, which begins in 1 minute.
I will join you momentarily. That is.
One possible jump location would be cool also between these two planets, which we are currently at.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Might be a nice location.
Maybe I should. Then I should.
And it's 17 hours. I'm running the intro and then we are good to go.
Landing gear retracted.
Hello and good evening, everyone who's watching at the moment. I'm back from my little summer break. And it was Space Camp 16 when I was last time here.
Frameshift
Good
drive
to be back
charging.
with Macros. Hello, Macros.
Hey, Henke. Glad to have you back.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. How's your summer going so far?
Oh, it's very hot and very dry. I'm longing for autumn or winter. Hopefully less warmth and more wetness.
3.
Don't talk about autumn to me.
Engage.
It's just July. So it's hot, yeah, but I like summer. And tonight's guest we have Commander Taspert. Good evening.
Good evening, sirs.
Nice to have you. Well,
Thank you.
how has your summer gone so far?
It's been quite short, but very warm.
Yeah, I don't think that we've had this hot summer in Finland for like three decades. I don't think this is
Yes.
extraordinary. Usually we have very rainy June and very cold May, and maybe in July we might have a little bit of sunshine, but this summer has been exceptional. So let's get down to business. How has your trip gone so far, Tesper?
My trip's been okay, apart from exploding at base camp 8 and going back to the bubble. But
Yeah,
I
you
caught
had
up.
that incident. Yeah, and
I was not paying attention.
yeah, it happens. I just lost my 4th SRV on this trip.
Yes.
So
I found your wheel if you want it.
you saw my wheel.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice. How noted that? I might need it some point. But yeah, I think I will be keeping super busy and will be emailing them again because my salary has exploded. Because without reason, I had like 80% of hull left and then just boom. And I did jump a bit high and came down a bit fast and rough, but I don't think that should count. But it was the good old excessive damage bug again. But so, should we get down to business, Macros?
Yes, let's get down to business. Hang on, just before we do that, I have jumped to normal space and I can see you. Yes, in my instance. Now while we're talking, I will be trying to find a target destination for our job. But let's get started with
Yeah.
the questions.
Mhm.
So welcome to you, Commander Tasbert. It's very nice to have you here. Okay.
Thank you for
And
asking me.
congratulations to England on winning your game and advancing
Yes,
to the
there were some
semifinals.
rude messages on Discord before saying, "Yeah, we're going to beat you," and yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
there's some ball games going around. I don't
Yeah.
follow, but congrats anyways.
Congratulations. Yes, but can you tell us a bit about your commander background?
Yes, I started with Elite in 1984.
Oh
One of the
dear.
old and what was oh dear?
Yes.
You're not the
I
very
remember
first one.
19.
I
Started
think
with Elite as well.
Yeah.
has there been a single guest yet who hasn't played Elite in 84?
Yes. I think so.
We are so old.
Yes, we are so old, exactly.
Old hands, yes.
So was that on the BBC Micron?
No, the Sinclair Spectrum 48K.
Oh.
That's
I never had a
Yeah.
Spectrum. I started with a CX ZX81
Oh yes.
and advanced to the Commodore. I never had a Spectrum. I didn't like the rubber button.
Yeah, nor did I. That wasn't our biggest problem. We had I'd say it was a 5-inch TV. Black,
Did you say
black and white.
5-inch?
5. I think it was 5. It looked like an oscilloscope.
Yeah.
it's smaller than my phone. Smaller than my phone. Guys.
Yes. But it wasn't widescreen. No, we were in the Sudan, so it was all we could find at the time.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you say Sudan?
The Sudan, yes.
Like in Africa?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, the old Band-Aid and so on, I was there.
Get back to Sudan if and when we run out of talking.
Yes.
Because I would be interested in what you were doing in Sudan, but let's get back to that.
Many others wouldn't. Yeah. No, I didn't hear about any of the other games after Elite until the Kickstarter for this one happened. So, right, I'm in. So I started with the Elite, the Explorer Cobra.
Yeah.
So I know my commander tends to only fly ships that have 2 pilot seats
Oh.
because of that. So originally there was this spare pilot seat sitting next to me, so I thought in my imagination, I would fill it with someone, so they're still there.
Dashboard, your ship name. Where does it come
Yes.
from?
Well, the first one was Schrodinger's Speakeasy. The idea was you never knew if it was open. You never knew what would have it in stock until you opened the door.
Sounds
Why-
like a
why
pretty
not-
lousy bar to me, Tasman.
I have to ask. Why not Schrödinger's cat?
I don't have a cat on board.
But do you have dive bar?
Yes, this one was called the Dive Bar because of the diving into Base Camp 8.
Ah, okay.
So it's still the same idea, but it's slightly more underground.
But you're in luck that it happened at Base Camp 8. We were
Yes.
right at the beginning at that point yet, so you didn't have much to go back to Bubble. So,
It was only 40,000 light years, I think.
Was it that much?
Something like that, yes.
Oh, I can't remember anymore. It's been so many months since Base Camp
Yes.
8.
Yes.
Did you also start in your Imperial cutter? I can't remember if you changed your ship.
No, the first one was a cutter as well, yes.
How do you like the Imperial cutter so far?
Yes, I like it. It handles reasonably well in Super Cruise, and it's lots of fun in normal space.
It is a very
You
pretty
have to
ship,
remember.
right?
Yes, it looks a bit scruffy now, but it'll need a new paint job when it gets home.
Really? Because I know a lot of explorers they get nostalgic and the ships they have been taking on very long expeditions, Distant Worlds 2 or whatever. They tend to pack their ships and never repair the paint.
Yes, that's the other option.
Yeah.
If I'm doing lots of engineering, I may just park
Mm.
this one and get something else.
Yeah.
You Macros, are you planning on jumping between the 2 planets?
Yes, I have a target destination now. I'm writing it in Discord.
Nice.
I found a target that is placed between the 2 planets. So I will write it.
So Dashboard and the rest of the guys are a bit far away now.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going. Perhaps have they been caught by the gravity?
I can see Dashboard ship at 3 kilometers away.
Oh, he's closer now. So, Tasper, you heard about the Elite Dangerous from the Kickstarter.
Yes, yeah.
So, did you join in the Kickstarter?
Yeah, I can't remember what level it was, but yes, as I say, I started with an Explorer Cobra rather than the Sidewinder.
Oh, so you went fairly high in the did you buy yourself a
I can't
station
remember.
or a planet? Well,
No, I didn't know.
why not?
That was far too much money, as far as I remember.
As I remember, the largest donation you could
Friendship
give
charge
to
detected.
joining the Kickstarter was 10,000 pounds.
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
I could remember wrong, but 10,000 pounds. That is a lot of money, even for Elite Dangerous.
Yes, okay. Did you get lunch with David Braben or something with that? I can't remember.
I think there was something.
That's damn expensive lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but
Better be some good wine.
I guess it would be an
If I would,
unforgettable lunch, right? Because if you paid
if
10,000,
only I would have win the lottery.
I
But I
wouldn't
didn't.
have. I wouldn't mind having my name on a station. Just a small planet. Doesn't have to be very big. Just a small one. I wouldn't mind that. Oh,
So that's part.
Tasbert, you have been here since the
Come on.
Kickstarter.
Yes, I didn't play much for the first 6 months or so, but got into it after that, yes.
Mm. What
Didn't
kind
manage
of
to do
player are
much
you?
beta.
To play every single day, or
This,
just a few hours a week, or?
I tend to do an hour or two each evening, really.
Mm.
Get home from work, do some fixing of motorbikes, and relax.
Relax playing Elite Dangerous, or just relax?
Relax playing Elite Dangerous, yes.
What made you join the Dead End Circumnavigation?
That's a very good question.
That's
Thank
the
you.
question we're all
That's-
wondering about.
yes.
I'm betting that at this point, many of the commanders are, oh, why did I join the DECE?
Yes.
Why?
I think I just got back from Hyponia. I was looking for somewhere to go that was a bit farther away, and then this happened on the forum.
Mm.
So I thought, yes, this sounds like a long way away.
And so you just signed up for a 1 year.
Yep.
And you must be crazy.
I didn't have my cutter engineered at that point either, so
Oh, so you decided you wanted to do the expedition in an Imperial cutter, and you grinded for the cutter then?
yes, I think I had to get the reputation for the cutter. Yes.
Yeah, and the money, of course. Credits.
And the money. Yes.
And what did you do in Elite Dangerous to gather all the credits needed for the cutter?
I think most of it was ground missions, scanners and stuff, like data link scanning.
Not combat? Massacre missions?
I don't do much combat, to be honest. No, it's mostly sneaking, spying.
We get that a lot from our explorers. When we say, what do you do combat, and they say, I don't do much.
Yeah. It says here my combat rank is mostly harmless.
Oh, yeah. I always wanted to be a harmless commander and then fly around in an just to
Yes.
take some people off.
Macros, Cole Cassad is asking that you return your beacon on.
Oh, done. Yes, done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I forget that a lot. Sorry, Cassad. Oh, Tasman, how many Imperial cutters do we have now? Just the one, or 5 more?
Just the one. Yes.
Just the one.
Just the one. Yes. I'm not a rich boy.
You are not a rich boy, or you are a rich boy?
I'm not a rich boy. No.
So.
Are you at Distant Worlds?
No. I've signed up for number 2, but I missed the first one.
Okay.
You missed it by you didn't have time for it, or just Didn't know about it.
I can't remember. I think I was on another expedition. I was backwards and forwards to Colonia, I think.
Mm.
Was it the... I can't remember. Was it the August expedition, I think?
Distant Worlds was before August Exodus.
Was it the first jaunt to Jax?
But were you,
I can't
if
remember.
you were at the August Exodus, I was there also with my T9.
Good, but was that the one that was it 17 light years? Or was it 9?
Something like that, yeah. It was back then when there was the very first trading community call at Colonia. And August Exodus was arranged just for that.
Yes.
When you're not on an expedition, where is your home station?
Jameson's, Shinrata Dejra.
Because of the ships, right?
Yeah, I've got several ships part there. That's where I started from the Kickstarter, so
Mm.
I haven't moved from there
You
much.
even started at Jameson. So you're a
Yes,
founder
yeah.
then. Oh my god, I
Yes.
bow before you.
Basque.
Yeah, that's true. I can certainly bask. Because
I think so.
I have several Imperial cutters too, so I'm fond of basking. I love the Imperial cutter. It's
Yes.
the prettiest ship in Elite. Actually, my forum signature alludes to that fact. I don't know if you've seen my
Yeah.
signature on the forum.
I have been watching your sig
Incoming repair
many times,
limpet.
and I see those cutters there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, each of the Imperial cutters belongs to a distinct commander. So what you're seeing on the signature is it's not just for Imperial. Ooh, I'm getting repaired. It's not just for Imperial cutters. It's for commanders
Hull repaired.
with an Imperial cutter. So I like the Imperial cutter very much. It's a very nice
So
ship.
you built 4 commanders up. Yeah, the cutter.
Yeah.
That must have taken a long time.
Yeah, I did, and actually I built 5. But let's not mention that here.
Yes.
Whoops! Inga, I
Yeah.
accidentally opened a beer. Oops. Yes.
My beer has run out. I am in trouble.
Yeah, my first one ran out too, so I'm opening my second. beer.
Just like what I said today at the Discord. I
Yes.
think after DECE is done, half of the fleet have developed some kind of drinking problem.
Yes. Elite is a drinking game.
Yeah. Although I don't usually like to, I don't drink and play because that's just not my thing. I
No.
might take occasional beer every
No.
now and then, but I don't drink. When
No,
I'm playing.
I don't do drink and flying. I'm
Because
too fond of my ships to do that.
Yeah, I don't get anything out of it. So I do my drinking with my wife because she is the best company I know when drinking some beer.
And you know what, Henka? The more you drink, the prettier your wife gets.
Yeah, that's something I can't say to her.
But you shouldn't mention that to your wife.
But she's pretty without the beer.
Yes.
That's why I married her.
And you shouldn't say that either to your wife. Just mention that she's pretty. That will be enough. Don't bring beer into
Yeah,
the
I have
conversation.
mentioned that many times today because it's our 6th anniversary today. So
Oh, congratulations.
yeah, thanks.
Congratulations.
It's been nice.
Tespert,
So we have
Tespert.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tespert,
7,
how did you
8
find out
ships.
about the dead end circumnavigation?
I can't remember. I found out on the forums, but yes, when? How soon before? I can't remember.
So you saw the post and said, okay, that's That's an expedition.
Yes. Yeah. That sounds like a silly idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, it is silly, but it's been fun for me so far.
Yes.
And what else do you do in Elite Dangerous when you're not joining silly expedition? You don't do combat. We have that established.
That's,
Silly expeditions.
I think recently most of my time has been either grinding, well, not grinding, but getting the cutter together.
Mm.
I did with the original ship. I went around collecting some wares to bring, put there in a hole in the ground at Base Camp 8.
Oh,
I have a second commander now for playing in the bubble.
yeah.
But yeah, he went on the Small Worlds expedition for
Okay.
some strange reason.
So you had two commanders both on expeditions at the same time?
Yes.
I haven't
didn't go
read
well.
much about the Small Worlds expedition. Can you tell us a bit about Small Worlds expedition? What's that about?
It was basically just a bunch of small ships, only small ships allowed, going around a few of the nebulae around the bubble. It was only something like 9,000 light years in total.
Mhm.
Each base camp was maybe 1,000 light years apart.
Yeah. And when you say only small ships allowed, what were those small ships?
It
From the
was.
Sidewinder
I
to
had
the
an. Yeah, I think there was an Orca,
Mhm.
Sidewinder, Eagles, things like that.
Yeah,
I think anything that was on a small pad.
Yeah, small battleships. Yeah.
And what ship did you bring to the small ships?
I had a Eagle.
Oh, I like the Eagle.
Yes,
Normal
nimble
or
ship.
Imperial?
just normal. I hadn't had time to do any Imperial work yet.
Yeah, but does the Imperial Eagle require any rank? So,
I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
I hadn't flown that far. I'd only done a few trading runs.
And now, speaking of ships, what would be your favorite ship in Elite Dangerous?
Oh, that's a very good
Your
question.
all-purpose. No, let me restate that. What would be your all-purpose favorite ship in multi-purpose?
I think the cutter is good for most things.
Hmm.
I quite like flying the cutter.
Hmm.
If you want to go somewhere, I have flown the cutter to Hutton once or twice. Tried to land. Thought, I need a smaller ship.
And you said twice, right?
May have done.
So you went there for your free Anaconda, right?
Yes, I can't remember what. I think it was the Clipper the first time I went there.
Oh.
No.
Oh dear. 45
Yes.
minutes of my life I will never get back.
Yes.
I have never been there yet.
Oh, you should go there, Henk, and remember to bring your Anaconda, because when you get there, you get another free Anaconda.
Yeah.
And the
So the
Saint job
forum
for it.
says.
Yes.
I've never tried it myself.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Doo,
that's
doo,
it.
doo.
I'm so waiting for my free Anaconda.
Yes. And when you run missions, that's what. Do you also do them in your cutter, or do you take a small ship too? for mission running?
It depends. Usually, if I'm, for example, when I was trying to get the rank for the cutter, I took an Imperial Courier, I think.
Mm. And did you
Yeah,
go to the
mostly something
usual
like a courier.
places to grind for the Imperial rank?
I think it was on the list. I can't remember the name of it now.
I think one of them is Engalin eller Engalin. That's one of the systems you usually go to.
Yeah, basically, I found a couple of systems that had lots of
Mm.
data scanner missions to each other.
How long did it take you to get the Duke rank? Couple of
Some
days.
time, yes.
Couple
It
of days a
was
week.
weeks. I can't remember.
Uh,
It was weeks.
so I'm halfway expecting now that when one of the princesses from the Empire is getting married to the Federation
Yes.
ambassador, that some of the ships, some of the Imperial luck ships, will get unlocked. Obviously not the Imperial cutter because too generous a gift. A gift. My mind. But we have seen that before when significant events happens in the Empire or the Federation, no, usually the Empire, that the Imperial ships, some of them get unlocked.
Yes, it might be a federal ship. You never know.
Yeah, some of them. There was an event a few months ago where some of the Federal ships got unlocked. The Federal gunship, the assault ship, and the dropship, they got unlocked. And you didn't need the Federation rank to buy them. I remember that event well because I had a commander didn't have the ships. These ships are rare ships. I don't fly them very often, but I thought why not? I have this commander and all he has is an anaconda. I might as well get him some drop ships, assault ships. So I took advantage of the opportunity and bought me the drop ship, the assault ship, and the gunship. And then I continued on my rankings. So I got the rank required to buy a Fatal Corvette, and I bought that. So I didn't use the dropship at all.
Oh, I missed my Corvette.
Well.
Yeah. But the Fatal Corvette is another one of my favorite ship. It's my favorite combat ship. The Fatal Corvette.
Yes, that's one thing I may try
Really
and do
well.
when I get back.
Yeah, it
to
handles
build for that.
really well, and in normal space, also for that matter in Super Cruise. And it just melts all of your NPC enemies. I don't do any PvP, not on purpose anyway.
Yes.
I may get jumped some point or another, but I tend just to high wake or low wake. It's not very often I find myself in open. I don't like open very much, not so much because of the players, because of the stuttering and funny instancing and all the problems you get in open. Largely with when you try to land at a popular station and you have to wait in queue to get a landing permission. So I don't like that at all.
Yes. Can be a struggle.
I'm curious to see what the Q4 update will do to instancing, because we do have get the squadrons. So one would think that something.
Yeah.
They would do something to improve the instancing, because.
Yeah, I asked that
squadrons.
question when they released stuff. They post on the forum about the squadron, and they said that there would be no changing to instancing. So I wouldn't set my hopes too high on on FDev fixing the
Yeah,
instance.
I remember. But they might come up with something.
Yeah, they may be forced to do that, but because I mean, what's the point of having a squadron ship where you can land 200 205 commanders, and
Yeah.
you can't see
Yeah.
more commanders than more than 16 commanders at the same time? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
But we will see that in December, I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you, Desperate, say that? Did you have an alt commander?
Sorry, mate. Yes, I have a little. Well, I started. I think I was when I was at Beagle Point. I was there a couple of
Oh.
weeks early, so I built a second commander.
Yeah. So that's your escape route from space
Yes.
madness.
Yes.
And
That's
then you
nice.
went ahead and put him on an expedition.
Yes, that was one of the first things I did. Yes, I am that sad.
Yeah. Yeah, I like having alt commanders because, well, all you do is jump and honk and jump, and I would get mad, basically. All I did was
But I was thinking that if there will be DC2, then I would uninstall my alt commander and try to survive the DC experience without touching my alt commander.
really just to force you to stay in the black.
Yeah, I want to isolate myself.
And then play
But
some
that's
CQC
something.
perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah, that's something to try. But I don't know if they have fixed the instancing, because in the CQC there, it's really hard to get your friends to the same game.
Yeah.
We have been trying many times.
I've only entered CQC by accident. Somehow my
It's
keyboard
fun with-
gets alive, and I enter this well,
But CQC
the
is really
start
fun
screen,
with friends.
and my cursor just jumps down to CQC. I don't know if it's after trying to get me to play CQC, but I quickly try to escape.
You
Run
should
the
try with
CQC
friends
instead.
sometime. It's really fun with good friends.
Yeah, maybe it's probably a lots of fun if you enjoy that kind of game.
Well, I don't particularly enjoy that, but with friends, it's fun. So I don't play it with random commanders. I just don't find that very entertaining.
Well, I enjoy Pew Pew with the NPCs, so I guess I could get caught in CQC, but in all the time I've played Silly Dangerous, I haven't tried CQC.
I think we should arrange some kind of DC tournament CQC at some point.
You know what, Henke? I think that would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We could at least try it and see how many DC commanders turn up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works.
By the way,
do we wing up in
talking
CQC, or just cross your fingers and hope you meet the guys you have scheduled a meeting with in CQC? Is that how it works?
But by the way, Basecamp 19 was found by Quantum Cron, and sad to say, SRV Racing didn't. I don't think there was that many races. I raced today with Quantum earlier today. And
Well,
then we raced like an hour ago, and my SRV blew up.
Yeah, you blew up. We had one official race, I would call it that. No one said go. I think all the SRVs went ahead, and I spotted that, and I joined up, and suddenly you blew up, Henke. I heard the boom.
Yeah. I think SRVs hate me. That was like my fourth time DC when my SRV blew up.
Well, customer support loves you. And
Yeah.
did you remember to record it, Henke?
No. And now they hate me.
They hate you. Now they hate you.
Yeah. But no, I didn't record it. As usual, I didn't have my OBS on, so.
Even though if
How many
customer support told
SRVs?
you that you should have your record on.
How many SRVs do you have on board, Despert? Do you have 2 or 4?
I have 2. Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
And
I think
how many
if
have
I
you blown
run
up?
on this. Yeah.
I won.
Mm.
There was one back at, I think, base camp 3 or something like that.
So you have one left now?
Did you contact support?
Yes, I got one new one back. Yes.
Ah,
Nice.
so you have 2 now.
Support is doing great job.
Yeah, they are. Actually,
Yes.
I went back from the expedition to reduce my number of SOVs from 2 to 1. My thinking was, let's just let Henke blow up all the SOVs, and I'll just keep mine. That works for me.
And how many light years did you get with that change?
I think I accumulated another 60,000 light year.
Yeah, but how much did your
I
jump
guess.
range change?
I think my total was about 3 light years. But that was with other changes too, not just the reduction of the SOV from 2 to 1. I made other
Yeah,
adjustments.
that sounded a bit high.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got
Just
3
because of the
and
change.
I was satisfied. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I should go back for the Guardian if there was booster. I'm not really sure now if I should go back. I should go back immediately after we finish this mass jump and attain another
Yeah,
10.5 light years, because, well, we are slowly closing into the end of this expedition. We have 97 days back, I think.
yeah, 3
Yes.
months.
Yes.
A bit.
97
3 months
days,
a week.
6 hours, 21 minutes, and 1 second. Yeah. So I'm not really sure. Well, first thing is, it's a long way. It's 50,000 light years one way and 50,000 light years another way. So that's 100,000 light years in total. I have to spend time on that, and don't have that much time.
I can say I don't have time for that. Because I just don't see the point because it's
Yeah.
only 3 months away. So
Yeah.
no,
But-
I'm not going to go back.
I haven't done the cost-benefit analysis, but I guess I would save a little time if I would increase my range by 10 light years by not having to do so much SRV material gathering. But at this particular point in time in the expedition, I don't find myself near the very edge that much. And I'm not sure I have found a system yet I couldn't reach with my existing range. So for
Yeah, I
me-
think we have one more difficult crossing which
Hmm.
comes soon.
yeah, we have one more arm to cross, and
Yeah.
but that's it.
Yes.
And it's not
But I
even
think-
that difficult, because it only depends on how far down you will go to this arm we are currently on now, and turn suddenly to the left to the next arm. So you can make it more or less easy for yourself.
Yeah, but I was checking the galaxy map today, and I think that there's still a couple of waypoints I'm not going to reach because of my jump rates. But I will have to wait and see.
Yeah.
What's your range, Despert, by the way?
Mine is about 32.
Oh,
Yeah, so the crossings are a little more awkward for me.
Yeah, you
That's
said that you haven't done a lot of engineering.
I think that's fairly fully engineered, but I've a few. I'm not as light as I could be.
Yeah, because shouldn't Cutter be able to jump closer to 40 light years if it's fully engineered for exploration?
Possibly, but yes, I'd have to look at what I can lighten and get rid of.
Yeah.
I think I got my Imperial cutter that I'm planning to take on the Distant Worlds 2. I think I got it to 40 light years. And that's
with
without
Guardian
the
booster,
FSD
Okay.
it's 50. Yeah.
So
I still don't know what ship I'm taking. It depends on how the Distant Worlds 2
How about the
evolves.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I will decide my ship when the Distant Worlds program is closed, so or when they know what it will hold. Will there be a fleet carrier or will there be anything else?
Mm.
It all depends on Q4 update.
Yeah.
So
Well, for my part, I will take the Imperial cutter unless there is something about the squadron ships that makes it so that it's a viable option to take on an expedition. I mean, things I've heard about refueling the squadron ships points to the fact that you need to do a lot of material gathering to refuel your squadron ship. It's not like you can do as we do now, fly close to the sun and then just scoop fuel.
yeah,
And I haven't heard anything about actually flying the squadron ships. So I'm wondering about that too. I'm not sure we will be allowed to actually fly the squadron ship.
That's what has been so far the best experience at DECE for you.
I think the best was probably Beagle Point, when we managed to meet up with the other expedition.
Yeah, it was fun.
Kind of did a flyby.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Well,
instancing.
the flyby in my instancing was quite successful. I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think we did
your
fairly well.
instance flyby looked
We
really
could have
good.
practiced a bit more, I think.
Yeah, but it went well, I think.
Yes.
The flyby in our instance or in my instance. But yeah, I think it was the highlight for many at DC and many at BBE also. People don't meet up.
I think one of the points of a good flyby is that when you do a flyby, you actually have something to fly by over. Because that's what happened in the instance I was in. When we got to Beagle Point, there was nobody there.
Yeah.
So
it was the instancing gods.
it was a little bit of a bland experience, really. Not that much fun
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
at all.
But I also like the SRV races at the Beagle Point. Those were one.
Oh, they were fun. They were really, really fun. I loved those.
Yeah. And I lost an SRV there also.
Yes.
But that one I got back like in half an hour
Mhm.
after I dropped the ticket. So
Yeah, that was really quick, wasn't
it was really quick. Yeah.
I think they knew we were at Beagle Point, so they put extra shifts on.
it?
I think they were watching the stream. There's no other way that it could have been that fast. So
No, that they have a news flash at FD headquarters, flashing whenever Henker launches his.
The
Stand
big
by,
red light.
Henker is
Yes.
SRV driving, exploding in 3, 2, 1.
Condition
Actually,
red.
Henker, I don't think it's an accident. They have a button at the headquarters. Let's blow him up now, and then someone pushes that button. Blow Henker up.
That's why they watch the stream. Yes.
Yes.
you know what? If I would be a game designer or I would work at Frontier, I would definitely do one that kind of button where I could just randomly blow up people and watch their expressions. Kaboom!
The kaboom.
We have a late arrival. We have one more arrival at the jump site. This must be
Was it
Grant,
Chop?
though.
I think I see Chop.
This is-
I'm not sure how long he's
This
been
is
here. I think Mickey test, but I think it was Chop that joined us. Hello, Chop.
no, this is Clipper, and it means that it's Grant Crow.
Really?
Yeah, I think we have.
Are you sure it's a clipper? I don't see any clippers on my scan.
Was it Clipper?
In Orca, that's Tank, Bill Cutters, that Aspert and Jackie, and
No,
Shitapchen,
it's-
that's you, Anaconda, that's Long John
no,
Silver,
it's not.
Big Shades, and Nibulus Freaker.
God damn you body kits, you mess up my recognition.
Yes, sir. Or the beer.
Or the
Therefore, you should have T10 because there has the spoiler by default. You don't have to buy any body kits.
But you have a ship kit on too, right? No, you don't. No, you don't have a ship kit.
T10,
Mine, no.
No,
Sorry?
but you have the amazing Impulse paint job, and it really looks awesome, and it's really handy when you're out in the black because you can actually see the ships, even they are in total darkness. You can see the ones with the totally awesome Impulse paint jobs.
Is that the same paint job that you have, Macros?
Yeah, it
Do you
is.
have also the same?
Yeah, it's also the Impulse, although I'm not sure. Yours, Tesla, is that the white paint job? The white Impulse?
I think it was blue originally.
Because your blue doesn't
I don't remember.
look like my blue. I don't know how to define the color of my Impulse. It's bluish, a little bit of greenish, but yours is more white. I'm hovering over a ship now, and yeah, yours definitely looks. It looks awesome.
Ah, it was Jackie. It was Jackie's ship.
Jackie.
It
Oh,
was Jackie
I
who-
thought she was here all along.
Yeah, me also.
Maybe she did the race and declared herself the winner.
Yeah. Oh my! I have to get another beer. It's freaking hot in my room. It's like 28 degrees or something. I'll be right back.
Yes, but what else makes you jump in Elite Dangerous besides exploration? What do you like to do?
Well, as I say, I've tried doing some of the missions. I want to try and get into combat, but I need to
PvP or PvE?
I need to get good, as they say.
Ha! At PvE or PvP?
PvP, I think. Yes.
Player
I need
versus
to earn some
player.
more money before I go PvP.
So player versus player. So you want to take down other players? Or shoot at other players?
Sorry.
So you want to shoot down other players?
Yeah, I've not really got involved in that.
Hmm.
So you need a lot of money in the bank before you can do that.
Or just fly small ships?
I'd still need a lot of money in
And
the
still
bank.
need a lot of... Well, I heard somewhere on... Could be Discord, could be the forum. There is a training fraction is not the real word. Of faction is not the real word, but there is a group that exist on Discord or the forum that takes new PvP players under their wings and train them to be get good. Train them to get good. So you may find help.
Yes, I may try and get my other commander into practicing.
Yeah, but
I'll use him as a guinea pig.
mhm. Yeah,
beer.
and beer.
I want beer now.
Yeah, and I think you're right, Tess, with them. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of money in the bank. And obviously a lot of time because you need to get the right ship with the right equipment,
Yeah.
the right
And all the
modules,
engineering.
and you need a lot of time grinding for that. Unfortunately. I still think the Further Lands is the preferred combat ship. Could be wrong though, but I think it's still the meta ship. PvP. I've also heard that if you carry certain weapons on board, other PvP players refuse to engage PvP fights with you. That is what was that some weird kind of cannons? Oh, I don't remember. But
I
if
don't
they
know.
if they spot you have those certain weapons on board, they refuse to engage you in a high wake out.
I haven't done any PvP in Elite because I really don't particularly like because I don't enjoy combat that much. I think PvE combat is enough.
I think I've
But there's
killed.
something I could try.
I've only killed one
try
other
it
player
sometime.
in all my time intentionally. In all my time in
You
Elite
bad
Dangerous,
macros, bad.
he
Bad
attacked
macros.
me, and he was with I think it was 2 Cobras. I was out near somewhere near the Pleiades in my Anaconda, and they attacked me both. I got the one player. That's the one time I killed a player. The other times have been purely by accident, where I tried to exit the station, and I think it was a T9 that trying to enter the station, and we got jammed in the airlock, and I managed to get free, but he didn't, so he blew up. And when I enter a station in my Imperial Cutter and I hear the announcers say that you should make way for larger ships, that always makes me smile.
Yes.
Yeah,
Until the
with
time I
T9 it's
actually
fun.
studied the sizes, and now the Beluga is actually the biggest ship in game.
Yeah, it's fun.
And I hate the Beluga.
I mean, what's coming out of there? Is it like capital ship? If you're in a Beluga and they say at the station, please make way for larger ships. What the hell is coming out of there?
Yeah. I like the Orca, but I don't understand the fins on the Beluga. I really don't. Because they always tend to show up when you need to leave the station. There's an incoming Beluga.
Yes.
Dasper, we are closing in on our mass jump. So, how have you liked DECE so far? Have you had any space madness situations or days when you don't just want to continue? Or
I
how
don't
have
think
you
there
liked
was
DECE?
space madness, but yeah, after the explosion, it was a few moments of thinking if I want to do this again.
Yeah, well,
But
that's
no,
pretty
we got back into it.
understandable. But
After that, no,
it's a good thing
it's been
that you
good
did.
fun.
But yeah,
Yes,
and
thank
you're
you all
not the
for
only
organising.
one. You're not the only one who crashed and continued.
Yes. I don't think we've still heard from Vex Matraxis, have we?
No, he's
No,
gone
sadly,
AWOL.
no. By the way, I was contacted one commander from SPVFA, which is the Screenshot Guild in Elite Dangerous. They have Facebook page, and I joined there to see if Vex is active there. And this commander contacted me in Discord and asked if we know about Vex, because he was very active in that Facebook page since April, and then he just disappeared.
That's usually
So,
a bad sign. You go
Yeah,
on radio
so
silence.
he might have some real life stuff. So I just answered, told
Something
him
must
that
have
no.
happened.
no one's going.
Wasn't Simon close to Wex?
Yeah, I contacted Simon at the Beagle Point, and that's when he sent his regards, and he said that he will try to contact Vex. I haven't heard from Simon either. So all we can do is hope that Vex is okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he was the last person you would think that would just drop out and not tell anything.
Yeah. Vex, he did some pretty good music, and the pictures he was taking, even though he claimed to be blind, or mostly blind, they
Yeah.
were really awesome. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed the picture taken by Vex.
Yeah. You should join the Facebook group if you want to see more nice screenshots.
Yeah,
Some
I
of
will
those are
never
really
do
amazing.
ever do Facebook. Ever.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
They cannot have my data.
They cannot have your soul.
They cannot have my soul either. Although I think my soul is cheap. I'm not sure about that.
So 2 minutes to the mass jump.
2 minutes.
I think it's time for the final words.
Yeah, Tess, but do you have any final words you wish to share with us?
I just want to say thank you very much for organising this expedition.
You're
I think
welcome.
everyone's had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're welcome. Or actually, I didn't organize anything. It's all Macros. You can blame him.
Well,
He's taken a year of my life.
Yeah, and you know what? It wasn't my idea. It was Henke's idea.
No,
I just stole his
I'm
idea.
staying out of
it
this one.
wasn't. Well, I might have talked about it earlier,
did.
but you did the thread.
Yes, you did.
it's
I
our
was
fault.
the first to create forum post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad
and
to see
Henke has
that
been
we
a great
still
help,
have.
and the other scouts as well.
I'm glad to
big
see that
kudos
there's
to
still
the scouts.
this many ships ongoing at Basecamp 19. This is magnificent. So, oh, by the way, Macros, have you noticed that the other moon has shifted its position?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Can we still jump?
Yeah. But I still think the mass jump will look. Oh, we should jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
I
Charging.
think we are good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go. Damn it, I was a bit late.
1800 hours.
Oh, no better.
You can jump, Macros, also. I will stay behind.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us, Tesla.
Thank you for having me.
Here we go. Nice. You left me alone, you bastards.
We see you there.
I think I counted 10 ships. Commanders.
I'm all alone, you bastards.
Yeah, we're 10 ships.
Well, I think I will jump also.
But Henke, why are you not here?
I can.
Why are you always the last one, Henke?
It's nice to be last.
Mm.
But I got some really nice footage from the jump. Look really nice. Thank you all who were at the location at the mass jump and participated. And thank you, our guest, Commander Tespert, for joining us at the talk show.
Thank you.
It was nice having you. And because, as I said at the start of the stream, because it is our anniversary day, I have to get back to the drinking part with my wife, so I must leave you now. So I will tell you
That's
all.
much more important.
Yeah, marriage, constant job. So
Yeah,
I will
congratulations to
thank
you again, Henke.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Thank you, Macross, and thank you, Despert.
Thank you.
Really nice.
See you again.
Really nice talking to you guys again after a long break. And we will see you in Basecamp 20, which there's no info about Basecamp 20 yet, but I think that Commander Arnoldo will post it soon-ish. So we will see you at Basecamp 20
Fuel
in 2
skipping.
weeks.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is DECE Talk Show signing off. Good night.